Hi there from Scrappy Kathy. Today it's going to be something completely different. I've never done an unboxing video, and actually I take that back. I did an unboxing video of a Secret Not Secret Kit Club kit several months back, and somehow when I saved it, it saved it at a very slow pace. And no one that I know who has any audio-visual experience was able to get it to a natural sounding or natural looking pace. So I pretty much scrapped it. So for all intents and purposes, this is the first one that will ever see the light of day. And it's not a kit. This is my box of goodies from the Rediscover Your Stash Secret Not Secret retreat in Oak Harbor, Ohio at Inspiration in Bloom, an amazingly wonderful place with 20 amazingly incredible, talented ladies to be inspired by the whole weekend. And because the last retreat I went to where I flew, I had a little trouble handling the luggage, I decided to take nothing. And I had a couple kits delivered by Christina Sorge at Secret Not Secret Kit Club. And I relied on the freebies that everyone so generously gave out. Plus there was a giveaway table. And there's a shop there at Inspiration in Bloom. So with all of those things, I had, I begged, borrowed, stole, and in some cases actually purchased items to scrap with, had a wonderful time, and instead of lugging it all home, I filled this gigantic box. Well, actually, to be correct, Helen Karikari Thomason filled this box. I filled a different box, and I filled it badly and smushed things in, so she did a much better job of packing and mailed it back to me. So I've had it here at home, I think maybe close to 3 weeks. I was in the middle, when I received it, I was in the middle of Calvin Ball, and I had selected some older supplies that I wanted to use for Calvin Ball. I decided that I was going to save these supplies to actually scrap the trip, the retreat. So I haven't scrapped any of the retreat photos that I took. I'm gonna open this now. As you can see, this is truly an unboxing video because I have not opened this to this point. And I'm gonna go through this as quickly as I can so as not to bore the heck out of you, but I will I'll try to tell you kind of, what at least each category of things is. This first thing that I'm pulling out is the Amy Tangerine travel watercolor set. That was our gift, aka instead of a t-shirt, from the sponsors of the retreat. And we had a class taught by Sarah Scraps where we actually used it. So it's got all these incredible supplies in it, everything you need to create watercolor. There's a little water bottle here, a water brush, a sponge, regular brushes, some pens, some pencils, and really good quality watercolors. So it's been used, and I look forward to using it again, and this is gonna kind of go with me everywhere, which I think was the intent. This first box looks like, let's see if we can figure out what this is. I'm going to try to adjust so that you see as I'm seeing. This is just kind of a collection of my supplies that I took. I knew I'd want to do watercoloring, so I took these Neocolor water-soluble crayons, which to me provide a really good balance of intense and watery colors. This is a wonderful gift that was made by Melly Art. Melanie just asked us our favorite crafty combo of colors, and for me, this kind of coral color and that aqua are just perfect for my decor, and I tend to go to those colors a lot in crafting. I have been doing without my Easy Runner, so this was mine that I took. This is part of a challenge that we had. It's a group of things that I did not use. I took foam sheets and a bag. This is the stencil, the only stencil that Shannon Allor took to the retreat, and she was my table mate. So one of the rules in Calvin Ball was to use a stencil. So there was a whole slew of shimmers, brand, texture pastes, glazes, things like that we had access to, and Shannon and I shared this stencil. I used different parts of it, and so we called it, by the end of the retreat, we called it our stencil. And bless her heart, she stuffed it into my box before they mailed it home to me. So it's now my stencil. I'm so excited. I had actually asked her what the brand was so that I could go find it because I loved it. Okay, all the rest of this may just be my stuff that I took. There's my Misty, a punch. Oh, this is speaking of Melly, I see a purple rose that I made in a class that she taught. I actually watercolored this paper using a couple colors of purple distress oxides, and I made myself a purple rosette. Not sure how I'm going to use that yet. Some of these are things that I brought specifically for Calvin Ball rules. Let me see if I can toss these aside. I haven't gotten to any of the good stuff yet. This also looks like stuff, and when I say I brought, I mailed ahead my gifts for the other ladies and items for my challenge that I did. And these are some of the things, some of these are things that I took with me. Some of them are things that I picked up there. I probably won't open that and go through the detailed items. This, just so that you know, all of this is kind of heavy. Here we get to the really gorgeous and colorful stuff. I had an amazing bonanza of wonderful stuff delivered to me there at the retreat. The two kits I had requested were to be surprise kits, things that Christina knew that were in colors that I would use, and things that, and she built one on Chamel's, not Chamel's, but Paige Evans. Gosh, I'm not finding it here. I really apologize, and I will include in the notes here something about that. And the way I package things, it's just not going to reveal it to you as I would want. This Whimsical, Paige Evans Whimsical. So this is a sticker sheet from that kit. My big sister, or my secret sister, Sharon Barrickman, actually had Christina build me a kit based on Paige Evans' Horizon. And I think that these are the alphas from that set. And I used lots of those supplies while I was there. I think that's something I took. This is a chipboard a set of chipboard that I got off the giveaway table. That's a stencil I got from the giveaway table. This is a cut file, a Wanderlust cut file. Christina Sorge, bless her heart, almost on request, cut files and hung them up on clothespins on wires on the wall, and you could just kind of pick and choose and take what you liked. One of the ones she had million butterflies, and I cut apart the butterflies and used them on several of the layouts I produced there. This is a whimsical page. It's actually a cut file that came. Here's the butterfly cut file I just kind of tucked in there. You can see some of the butterflies are missing, and they've been well used, and I will use these others. But this page is one that I'm looking at what Paige herself did with this page. I can't wait to use this. I'm really dying to kind of get hold of that and do something with it. This is another of those cut files that was on the wall, and I'm using it, putting it up against a piece of graphic 45 paper that I took for the little challenge that I did. Put that off to the side. Ooh. Another cut file. This is a hot air balloon, and Sharon Barrickman backed this one very simply, and it looked actually doable to me, and so this is not my strong suit, so I got that with the intention of doing it Sharon Barrickman style. Here is the rest of my whimsical kit. There's some labels there, some beautiful, let me see if I can get where you can actually see these papers. This is a paper I got in Mind the Scrap kit that I really love. And here's some beautiful florals that are perfect for fussy cutting. Some cut aparts. Anyway, you're probably very familiar with the whimsical collection, and I'm madly in love with it. Can't wait to get back using it. This is a Boys Rule vellum sheet, and I obviously cut one number from it for a page that I was doing, but it's got all kinds of possibilities. This is a sheet, I believe we were given this by someone since we were in Ohio. It's perfect to use for our Ohio pages. I think these, one of the Calvin Ball rules was for animal prints, and everybody in the group, I swear to you, 20 people came in offering animal prints that they had found on the giveaway table or that they had in their own stash, and gave them to me. And these are a couple sheets that I kept whole and didn't use there. So how awesome is that? Here's some more. Again, I wish I could tell you more animal print here. And these sheets, these cut aparts, are from the giveaway table. I think this map sheet may also be from the giveaway table. And some of these are from my own stash. Up in the shop, I found one of my favorite collections in the history of collections. It's a Bella Boulevard Just Add Color. There are lots of black and white patterns, and there are some colorful embellishments. And it's so useful. You can watercolor these in, if you had a brand new travel watercolor kit like I do. This is, I believe, the Horizon kit. I think, yes, this is the Paige Evans Horizon kit, or what I have left of it. I used lots of that. They're the cute airplanes. This is just the most awesome collection. I have not touched this paper because I'm in awe of it and have no idea what to do. And this orange paper is wonderful, and there's some cut aparts on the back. This is the kind of collection that you just want to get every piece of it, you know, times 5, and then keep it forever. This is this overlay, this heart, multicolor heart overlay is from Bella Boulevard, but it's ultimately from Sharon Barrett, and she left this on. And I actually used these to back some of the butterflies in that other cut file, and then I backed those with white so that they would show up, and used a black background for the layout. So that I had lots of fun with that. Not sure, I think these 6x6 papers all must have come from the giveaway table, as did some of these. I'm not sure where those are from. Okay, some cardstock that I must have bought from the shop. This is a collection kit that I bought from the shop. It's Photo Plays Aloha by Becky Fleck. And I've seen pieces of this on other people's layouts. I have never seen this collection in the flesh, and I fell in love. And of course, JoJo was only too happy to show me where it was and to brag that she actually had it already. And it's exactly JoJo's style. JoJo Kelly is a really tropical gal at heart, and she does some of the most beautiful tropical pages. So I am so happy to have this. It's unopened, and I will definitely use that this summer. This is a sheet from one of the kits that Christina did. It's a Dear Lizzie New Day mixed media pad, and it has burlap and cut papers, glitter papers, real wood. This is not just wood grain, a photo of wood grain. You can probably see the texture there. It's actual wood. I was thinking of actually maybe cutting some butterflies out of that for a woodsy kind of page. And this teal glitter paper is iridescent in the most beautiful way. It's got some lime green and some dark teal and some turquoise. This is just an amazing pad of papers. Can't wait to use those. This was a mixed media piece that I took with me to cut some alphas out of. The rest of these look like parts of my kit, but I've taken them apart. These are from Pretty Little Studio, Savannah Dreams. They're a mix of pattern papers. There's Dear Lizzie's New Day, and this is also Dear Lizzie New Day. This must have been from the other half of the two kit delivery that I had from Christina. And this is something else I found at the shop there. It's a really rainbow collection pack by Lawn Fawn, and I've never seen this before. It has a variety of colors of striped papers and kind of notebook pattern papers, and they're solid back B-sides. So I think I'll get a lot of use out of that. Those are the kinds of colors I love to use. And here are some more papers out of the kit that Christina sent me. I'm not quite sure. Oh, these are actually individual sheets that I bought from the shop. This one that I bought before I realized there was the whole kit. And then this is from that Aloha and the craft market, crepe paper craft market, which I bought or brought because this is probably one of my favorite papers ever. I like the kind of water spilled on it kind of look. Some more of the kit that Christina sent. Some Echo Park stickers, some other papers, and it ends with this lovely animal print. So I have a few more items in the package. I've got this. I won this as a prize. This is a photoplay collection called Wild Heart, and it has the cutest little tigers and you know, bunny rabbits with feathered headbands. So who doesn't need that? And I just love that. I won that from one of the challenges at the retreat. This next batch of goodies look like things that I won't bore you with. Maybe things I took or things I collected there, but kind of, except I do want to show you this. This is a wonderful, it doesn't look so cool right now. It's a dry erase frame that you can have on your table. Write reminders. For me, I'll put down what the current challenges are that I'm working on, and then you can erase it and rewrite it. And it's just really, and this was the gift to all of us from Shannon Allor, and she included a dry erase marker. So we've got the full kit here. Very useful, and then lots of things in here may be parts of individual items given to us by our fellow attendees. And I apologize if I'm slighting anyone, but I really don't want to open this bag of worms. I think that's pretty much it, other than some, I've got a few empty alpha bags. Oh, wanted to do a shout out to Shannon Allor, my table mate, as I mentioned. She actually did something, showed me something. I picked up something from her that has actually been life-changing. I'm gonna see if I can show you. Let's say you had thickers, a package of thickers in here. I spend a lot of time opening and closing this little bottom elastic part. Maybe all of you know this. Shannon actually slits the side up the entire one side. She doesn't open this at all, so this stays glued shut as it should, and it opens from the side. You slide out the thickers, use what you need, slide them back in, and hang them up or stick them upright in your case, however it is that you store them, and they stay put. This never comes, I can't even tell you how many of these I have with alligator clips holding them together, because they've with the number of times that I've opened and closed them, the glue is just worn out. So anyway, one of the many thousands of things I learned at the retreat, and not the least of which was just, you know, scrappers are awesome people, lots of fun, and man, there was a lot of talent in that at that resort that weekend. So thanks to Christina and Sarah and Melly and Sandy and Helen Karikari for pulling it all together and making it wonderful. And thanks to Helen for mailing this back to me. And I'm glad to have it out now. But the sad thing is I have to put it all away. Bye.